Deftones, Back to School, Standard Tuning Method, Guitar Tabs and Guitar Lesson. I'm going to play all the different parts right at the beginning. After that, I'll go back through, give the full explanation for everything. Before we jump in, please hit that subscription button. It's the best way of letting me know that you like this video and you want to see more Deftones stuff. And without further wait, let's go for it. Alright, so standard tuning method, once again, just keeps us out of that drop C if we have issues with that and just want to do, some basic, stuff. And standard tuning, don't really mind losing any of the low drop C vibe. This is going to work just fine. And of course, this is, mixed around a lot with like Pink Maggit. A lot of the same stuff going on here, just a few different items here that we can touch on. Okay, so for the intro, we're just kind of playing around with this fun little high octave riff. And initially, we'll be here at the 8 on the G, 11 on the E, and that's all we want to hit. Everything else is muted. And we're just kind of like shuffling through that. All right, and then we just take that 8 on the G, drop it down to 8 on the B, and that's what we want for, a handful of strums. And then eventually we just kind of let off on the open G with it. Get an extra octave in there, just kind of makes it sound a little different. And we just cruise through, those few shapes throughout the intro. All right, the next part of the intro where everything comes in and it's all big and power chords, all that good stuff. We just go between an A flat power chord here, so just 4 on the E with the 6s on the A and D there. Then over to this voicing of the C power chord, all right, and that's just 3 on the A with the 5 on the D and G. All right, and after we hit that, then we're going to hit more of like a minor with it now. All right, so we'll hit that same power chord, but we're just going to add a 4 on the B with that, and we're just going to give that 3 strums. For the verse, we're just shifting around some power chords here. You can just do single notes too if you like. I think that's more or less what he's really doing. But if you want to fill it out more as chords, then you can just make power chords out of it, and it sounds just fine, I think. So we'll be here at the F power chord first, and it's 1 E with the 3 on the A and D, and it's just a couple strums off to open E power chord, couple. Right, and after we get to that point, we'll come up and we'll hit that A flat power chord again at the 4th fret with the 6s, just once there, and kind of hold it for a moment. All right, and then we go to our C power chord at the 3A, 5 on the D and G. Couple strums there, and then we add in our minor parts, the higher parts here. Okay, that 4B and the if you want. You can even throw in the 3 high E. And now we get to the chorus, and this is, pretty much just as, the Pink Maggit chorus goes. We're starting here with the A flat power chords again, and now we're just, strumming, eighth note style, just keeping it moving. It's chorus, so let her rip. And just strumming that out. All right, and then we move to our C minor. All right, and then we do the F power chord, and then off to the E power chord. Okay, and as we get to, the couple later choruses, they end with this little scale up note that happens, mix in with all this. And it's, technically like a octave thing that another guitar is doing, but we can mix it in with the chord pretty nice. Basically, we're just doing, that same chorus progression, the A flat power chord, C minor, F power chord to E. All right, but in the midst of that, once we get to the F, we kind of want to do this little bit where we emphasize the D string. We do like a hammer on 1 to 3. All right. All right, and then we strum that a time or two, lift off so that we have the G string under that open, and then we strum that in with the chord too, the F. Okay, it's like a sus2 now. All right, and then we come off to our E, and when we hit this E, we'll hit the open E minor, have that G open with it, and we'll just hammer on to the first fret of the G. So, in the midst of all it, we got the... Okay, and that's happening as we're going from the F chord to the E chord. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.